Okay, can I be heard? Can I be heard? This is the big question here. I'm gonna refresh this. Oh, I think I can. If you can hear me loud and clear, please tell me. And then we'll get this sort of rodeo, the show on the road, and I can actually, I suppose, introduce the racing today. Fantastic, you can hear me now. That's J-Boy, right? I presume. If you're in chat, please say hello. Because I am alone today. It's just me on the stream. As you can see, we have Savvy in the pits. Actually, no, he's coming out perfectly. Oh, that's loud. Wow, okay. Fantastic. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to, let's read the stream title, Round 5 of the BTCC Championship, hosted by ARC. And, so far this has been quite an infamous series, so we'll see. Oh, it's been very, very fun, but we'll see what kind of racing is in store today. You know why you're here. It's to see Furious teleport back into the pits. Our usual resident commentator, Mike Savaloy, is actually on track racing this weekend, because you know what, he fancied to go last week. Alright, important, but why not? He enjoyed it so much last week that he decided to race again this week. He was run a bit wide. Just a bit wide, but it's okay. We'll survive. I should come up with Xavi has some corner names for this, I think. I'm going to try and find them, and we'll see. We'll go through his sort of track map as we're doing this. I don't know if I've ever commentated on a race here before. My hope is that we have, and therefore he's come up with some brilliant corner names. Savvy, if you're watching this, can you just send it to me again? Because I need Sardegna B corner names in my life. Ah, it's like the very first track. Okay, so coming up to turn 1 we have Bellevue. This is a slightly cambered left-hander, quite slow. And then Otana, which is turn 2, into Nora, the long left-hander, turn 3. And then into Domus Navas, turn 4. This is a pretty cool corner name, actually. Again, slightly cambered, Savvy runs quite wide. And then into Saracen for turn 5. Now this is proper, like, oval territory here, banked, but you can take a lot of speed going out. And then turn 6 and 7, Villacidro, this is all flat really, so not much for the drivers to worry about. And then Artizo is crucial, you have to really nail the apex, which Savvy doesn't do. Oh, is he spinning? No, he's fine. Someone's coming. There's Furious. Does he get out of Furious's way? No, he doesn't really. So Furious goes into Pilone. Oh. Are they gonna do a bit of fighting? And then this is Setsu, turn 11, and into the final corner, Olbia, which was kind of the complex of turn 12 and turn 13. You have to carry a lot of speed in the entry, and you might get it wrong and put it in the barrier. And Wiley's doing a warm-up race, so why the hell not? We're going to see some racing before the racing actually starts. So yeah, if you're enjoying the stream so far, I know it's been like 4 minutes. Please, give us a cheeky like and subscribe. We're 1 subscriber away from the magic 420. So any help to hit that target and surpass it would be greatly appreciated. So we're now looking at Furious, who's sort of the current pace setter. He's set 124.2. We know the boost is going to be a massive factor, as it has been all the while through this championship so far. And I think particularly on that sort of that back straight, we're going to see a lot of passing, and also the start-finish straight is quite long. It's quite long, so I think there's going to be a lot of overtaking there. Yeah. So we're just waiting for this practice race to get underway. What's Furious doing there? Who else are we talking about? Let's talk about Zanzibar. Zanzibar had a good time last time we were at Sardegna earlier in the championship. It's kind of like, I feel like we've raced the sort of the Donington National, and now we're at Donington Park International Circuit. It's like the two different layouts of Sardegna. Quite like that, you know. It's got very, very BTCC vibes about it. Of course, it's the BTCC Championship. So I think there are going to be 11 drivers in this lobby. I feel like I'm in the right lobby. Yeah, this is lobby A. Good. I am in the right place. Okay, so this will be, I think, the qualifying. So we've got the starting group of La Bomba Negra in the BMW. We have Sabi making his return to the championship after last week's escapades. He was driving for Ford, but this week he's in the Lexus RCF. I mean the Vauxhall Vextra. Sublime livery, of course. We have Furious, who was his teammate last week, but they're now complete enemies, and he's driving the Ford Mondeo. Well, it's actually a Mustang, but we'll call it Mondeo. We have Kurt, who's in a Mitsubishi, but really it's an Audi. Or it's an Audi, but it's really a Mitsubishi. Whichever way around you want it. And then we have Wiley, who's in the second of the Mondeos. But first in our hearts, always. The Wiley fan club, I believe, up to 50 members now, so yeah, I'm taking new applications for the Wiley fan club. Let's see if he can get a good result today. The Ford is a powerful car, actually, so it could be quite a demon going down the straights with that straight line speed. But I think it's going to be this section that he's going to struggle a little bit more, as I think this is qualifying for Group 1. Oh, we have 9 people watching. Hello, if you're there. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all the good stuff. Bomber runs a bit. Bomber run very wide there. Let's ride on board with him as he goes into another corner. I believe that was Saracen, and now into Villacidro. Get the track map up. This would be much more helpful than just sort of looking at both. And this is a tough corner, though, so you have to get the braking dead on, and the bump unsettles the car, so it's quite difficult to get on traction properly. But he did it quite nicely. Into Pilone now. Yeah, took a very wide entry, nice line. And now into Setsu, turn 11. I think you can take it flat in the Group 4 cars. And then the crucial final corner of Olbia. And, wow. So let's see where this puts Bomber in the grand scheme of things. He does a 124.5. Savaloy. Sabi does he's 3.5 tenths off. So that's a 24.8. The third person to cross the line is going to be Kurt. Let's see what he's able to manage. And he goes second fastest, 2 tenths off of the Bomber and 1 tenth over Savvy. The next person to cross the line will be Wiley. Let's see what he's managed in that Ford. We talked about how quick it is. He's only 4th fastest, 0.02 of a second off of Savvy. So, oh, and Furious is. Oh, he must have made a mistake somewhere because he's dropped a lot of time. Yep. So not a good session so far for Furious, but we know qualifying. You know, it's for bragging rights. Of course, you want to be the quickest in qualifying, as Furious puts it into the gravel outside of Bellevue. Hello, Jerry Bear. 420 subscribers. What a good number. I agree. I agree, good sir. How come you're not on track, Mr. Jerry Bear? I wanted to see you in the BTCC Championship. Because I'm also part of the Jerry Bear fan club, you know. I'd like to see Jerry. I think he's a Hyundai man, so I think he'd go in the Honda probably, the fun branded Honda Accord. Although I can now see the comments and also the track map, so this is kind of perfect, right? My stream setup is looking, you know, fierce. So I believe that's Group 1 done with qualifying now. It's Furious sort of I think he's just chilling, really, sort of doing a little bit more practice. This lap's not going to count anyway. So when the Baldy one gives the signal, I believe it's going to be time for Group 2 to rock up and shine. Oh, of course, no. Baldy's not here this week. I think he had work to do. Not work to. He had work to do. So it's unfortunate because he was bossing this championship big time, along with the likes of La Bomba and I think those are the two that are sort of leading the championship way. It's La Bomba and Baldy. I'll have to check the standings. But it's been a very, very open championship so far. So let's find the tables, shall we? I'm sure that if you're on the server, you can find it yourself. But I'm going to go through the standings. Oh, so after this round, after round 3, which is a couple of rounds, so we just haven't done the points for round 4 as of yet. Don't think they've been published so far, but as of round 3 we had Crow Magna sitting on 199 points, although he wasn't in lobby A last time, so I don't know if that's going to hurt his chance, is going to impact his chances and the points that he gets. Although I think the points actually carry across both lobbies, so it's kind of if you finish 5th in one lobby and 5th in another lobby, it's kind of the same number. It's just really, I mean, lobby A is the one that gets broadcast. So, but for all intents and purposes, they're on equal footing. You have Crow leading way on 199 points. The Bomber's almost 50 points off. So Crow actually in a very good position in the championship. So Crow 199, the Bomber on 150. And Baldy on 148, and those are the only drivers that are above 100 points. So fair play to those three. They've been the consistently, dominant drivers. You have Crow in the Nissan, the Bomber in the BMW, and Baldy in the Volvo, or the Subaru Volvo hybrid. So they've been consistent so far. If you want to know where I am in the championship, I am in 20th, having done, I think I took part in one of the rounds. It was a lot of fun, I'll be honest. So if you're watching this and you want to get involved, we always have some open spots, so please, we've got the Discord link in the description, and if you're already on the Discord server, which, you know, why wouldn't you be, then please just get involved. It's great fun. Boosters on, you know, lots of good old-fashioned door banging, hard racing. We do try to keep it fair, so it's all stewarded afterwards. So anything that you see is provisional and subject to the discretion of our stewards. Of which I am one of them. So be good, guys. Don't want to look at too many incidents this week. Oh, we have 6 thumbs up now. Fantastic. Thank you very much, guys. Keep them coming. So I just wonder what's happening. Has Decina done his lap? I think he has, and so is Sean. So let's actually just get the let's get all the info. So Sean has done a 25.2. Decina's done a 24.8, so roughly the same pace as I think Sabi did a 24.8 as well, so they should be lining up quite close to one another. Furious is chilling in the pits. Didi is about to finish his flying lap. It's a 26.2, which is 1.4 seconds off of Decina, and I think is 1.7 off of Baldy, so not Baldy, the Bomber. So Bomber really putting the pace down there with that lap. He's, you know, laid down a marker to the rest of the field. Wondering what we're waiting for now. I believe everyone's on track. Is there anyone that's not out on track? Bob, who's chilling in the pits. We have Zanzibar is not on track, so we're just waiting for him. I think there's 10 drivers here today, and the ones I haven't talked about so much. We have Decina Box, the Portuguese driver driving the Volvo. So he's going to be Baldy's teammate for this one, for the teams championship. And then we have I'll run through the teams championship order momentarily. We have Wiley. I've mentioned Wiley before, haven't I? Oh, we know Wiley, he's in the Ford. We have Why Not Sean, who is in the other BMW. And then we have Didi Rager, who's in the Honda Accord / Hyundai. With Furious, we've talked about Furious before. Bob, who's in the other Honda alongside Didi Rager. And then Zanzibar, who I think is in the pits. Is he gonna go out on track? No. Not right now, anyway. Oh, hello. I like this camera angle. Look at that. That's a really nice wide shot. What do you think? I was just chilling. Where's everybody? Bomber's parked here. Look at that. You got the windmills just in the background, you know, proper eco-friendly circuit. I bet this place is carbon neutral. So let's see. Oh, Zanzibar has a race ban. That's why he's not entered so far. So we've had a few of those in the championship so far. Drivers being a little bit naughty, a little bit cheeky, and yeah. Enough said about that. Like I said, it's been infamous, but you know, good fun. Let's cut reverses. High cut. And I think we're just waiting for Wiley, the lobby host, to get the show on the road. Yeah. Who's watching? Who's in chat? Please say hello, I'm lonely. I would have been joined by Mr. Law, but it's his birthday today, so I think we should all wish him a happy birthday. I believe it's also Martin's birthday, so that's ARC Martin. So if you see him in chat, in the Discord server. Wish him a happy birthday. For legal reasons, I probably shouldn't say how old they are. But I hope they have respectfully enjoyed their their days, and yeah, if you are choosing to watch this one, I don't think Mr. Law is, but if they do watch this at a later date, you know, I wish them both a happy birthday. So yeah. Oh, the Baldy one in chat. Hope you're having fun at work, Baldy. And yes, good luck to everybody except the Bomber, the championship rivals. And Wiley's gonna start the race. What we all came for. So, just to give you a rundown of the order for I think this is race 1. We have the Bomber on pole, Cut, Decina, Sabi, Sean, Whatbob, DD Rager, Furious, and Wiley, and that is your grid for race 1. As the driver's waiting for the 5 lights to come on. There we have 5 lights, engines revving, and we're away. And it looks like it's a good start by Decina Box. He's already challenging Bomber for the lead. Bomber's going to defend the inside going into Bellevue. Savvy takes 3rd place. Oh, he outbrakes himself a little bit. Ooh, I thought he was going to get into Decina, but he manages to avoid the chaos. So Bomber leads, followed by Decina, Savvy, Kurt, and Sean, who in 5th place, but he's being challenged by Furious. Furious looking to the inside. Can he make the move going into Saracen? And he backs off. Sean taking a wide line, and Kurt, I think, looking quite close to Savvy, although I think Savvy got quite a good exit. So now, this is where the boost takes its effect. You can see just how much the cars are closing. In fact, is Decina going to be looking at the Bomber? No, he's not quite close enough. So far, a very clean first lap. Is that Wiley making a move on Wobbob around the outside? I think it might be. Wobbob just able to hold position for the time being, but Wiley, he looks like he wants to get a move on. Ooh, he outbrakes himself a little bit. But it's okay. Wobbob goes defensive. I think he's... Oh no. He went into the pits. I think he's having a drive-through penalty. So wasn't defensive at all. But now that frees Wiley going up into 7th position. Furious looking to the outside of Why Not Sean. Trying to look around the outside. And there's all sorts of things happening up ahead. Riding on board with my Savvy Loy. Oh, just runs a little bit deep. And then to Domus Navas. Sounds like a footballer's name, Domus Navas, but I digress. Kurt's now moved up into 3rd position. And you can see the top 3 just slowly starting to form a gap from the rest of the field. And I say that Savvy then gets the advantage of a bit of boost. Oh, Decina makes a late move on the Bomber and takes them both into the gravel. And Savvy is now up into 3rd position. Can we have a replay of that? I'm always too slow with this. God damn it. Right. Anyway. So the Bomber, who was leading the race, is now down in 7th position. And that's not what he wanted earlier on. I'm sure that we looked at after the race, but the good thing for Bomber is that he's got 12 minutes to settle himself down and to hunt down after those ahead of him. As he makes a look, he looks to the inside of DD, and that is position And is that Sabi going slow? I think it is. It's passed by Furious into Nora. And now Sean's making a move. Oh, Sabi's trying to look down the inside of Furious just there. Oh, there's contact! What on earth happened here? So he looks to the inside, gets a bit all out of shape, and that's Furious, just unfortunate victim of circumstance there. But Sabi's now taking advantage of that, move on to the second position, and Cut leading the race. So he's been able to just sort of have a little bit of a breathing room as a result of this. And now Sean's, I think, looking to the outside of Sabi. He's going to be able to make that stick. That's a brave pass to make. Oh, Sabi pushes him wide. And Bomber already up into 4th position from oh, I think Sabi just got a little nudge, and that's him into the barrier. Down at Olbia. And he's come back on. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at that. Did he get help? Yeah, just a bit of help. And from then on he was a bit of a passenger, unfortunately. Because the wall kind of spits you back out onto the racing line. So now he's sort of... Everyone else has got the overspeed on him. So now where Sabi ended up, he's down in 6th position as a result of what was happening before. But like I said before, you know, he's got plenty of time to come back up. Bomber back up into 2nd position. Again, through all of that, so he was shuffled down through the contact before with the Cena blocks, but now he's back up into 2nd position. He's, I think, looking to cut. Cut goes defensive. This is going into Artizo, or Arizzo. My apologies. Cut able to maintain the inside line, hold position there. And I think the Audi is going to be quite good through this back section. It's got good cornering capabilities. And now we go through Setsu, and Ken the Bomber, is he going to look to the inside into Olbia? No, backs out sensibly. He's going to get a mighty bit of slipstream here, plus the boost. But I think there's another man on the mission coming, and his name is Wiley. Look at Wiley, he's challenging the lead. He's going to be able to go around the outside of the pair of them. Cut ran a little bit wide on the exit of Bellevue, but he's managed to hold his car just okay, maintain the power. But look at the top 3, completely on each other's gearbox. Wiley only, I was about to say he was 6/10 off the lead, but Cut got a nice run out of Saracen and the gap widened a little bit. But Bomber got the mother of all slingshots off the corner, and Cut went extra defensive going through Villacidroid, but now into Arizzo for the second. Oh, and Bomber runs a little bit wide. And Wiley and Furious and Decina all able to take advantage of Bomber. That small mistake proving very costly. He's now gone from 2nd down to 5th position. And Decina's looking to the inside of Furious. Little bit of door banging, but so far so good. They managed to get through it without too many issues. Furious getting Olbia all sorts of wrong. But with shortcut penalties off, I think he was able to. He didn't have too much hurt from that at all. I think Sabi's now caught up to the back of this group as well. And Bomber goes around the outside of the Cena there. That's a great move. Oh, Sean! What happened to him there? Oh, there's a lot happening ahead of him. Oh, he just clipped the grass on the inside a bit too much, and the curb took him around. And so that's unfortunately put him back down into 8th position. and Wob Bob, who has been sort of hovering at the back for the last few laps, although he did go set the fastest lap of the race. So he's now caught up to the back of Why Not Sean, has Wob Wob. What car is that? Oh, he's in the Honda. So he's now he's only 3.6 off the lead himself, so he's going to fancy his chances of carving his way through the pack with that superior straight line speed that he's got now. I mean, look at this, look at the field, so close together. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go. I reckon there's going to be, what, 5 laps, so... Oh, Wiley's gone off, what happened to him there? So Wiley was challenging for the lead, and then he just got caught in the middle of a, well, on the outside of a sandwich there, and yeah, put him into the gravel. And I think Furious has conceded that position as a result, so that's what we want to see. We want to see good sportsmanship. So now Wiley looking to come back through the pack. He's challenging Wob Bob for 7th place. He's not going to be happy about what just happened to him, but oh, I just heard a bit of, was there a bit of contact there? Did Furious what just happened there? To Splico in the chat, yes, boost is on, so this is one of those sort of rare and interesting championships where we see the effect of boost, and we can see, you know, it's all about purely about racecraft here. So it's purely, you know, these side-by-side moments, these on-track battles. DD going very slowly on start-finish straight. I think he was conceding to somebody, I'm not sure who, but that's fine. He's going to concede to Furious as well, so something must have happened earlier on in the lap. But yeah, again, we like to see that. We like to see good sportsmanship. 4.5 minutes to go, so we have Bomber in the lead, followed by Cut, and then we have Decina. Are they 3 wide? Decina now in second, but Cut looks to the outside, unable to make the move. And then Savvy in 4th position, doing a sterling job there. And he's less than a second off the lead himself. So what can Savvy do? I think Kurt's looking to he was looking to the outside of Decina, but unable to make the move as they go into Arizzo. And then towards Pilone. And the field now bunched up again, so you have with what, 4 laps to go after this one, you're gonna have Bomber in the lead, followed by Decina, Cut, Savvy, Sean, Wob Bob, Wiley, Furious, and DD. Oh, DD gets Olbia all out of shape. But with the boost on, he's going to fancy his chances of being able to catch the pack up again. And he's going to have, no, I think it's 3 more laps actually. Yes, 3 more laps. Battle for second place is where it's, oh, Cut! What on earth happened there? So he's challenging Decina for second position around the outside of Saracen, and was there, oh, I think he just ran a bit wide on himself. He lost it all by himself, and Savvy, there was nothing he could really do to avoid that. Yes, oh, that's so unfortunate, especially so late into the race, and he's completely dropped off the back of the pack now. It's going to be quite difficult for him to get a good result from here, but you never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened. So now we have Savvy up into 3rd position. Can he get a win? 2 laps to go. He's tucked right into the slipstream of the Bomber and Decina. Bomber goes defensive. going into Belvy. Is Destino going to break later? Try and go around the outside. Is Savi going to try and stick his nose in? No, it's very much as you were, going into Altana and now into Nora. What's this Savi? It's going to be the king of the late breakers. Oh, Destino goes into the back of Bomba. This is fantastically close. I think Savi was looking to the outside of Destino, but if he gets a good run off Saracen, he's going to have a great chance through Velocedro, and then maybe breaking into Aritzo. Is Destino going to go defensive? You know, I think he is. Is Savi going to... Oh, yeah. Destino's going to hug the right-hand side of the track. Brakes later. Oh, Savi went for the cutback. But he's going to be on the outside for Pilone. And that's never really going to work. So Destino is able to defend position. And all that fighting has allowed Bomba to stretch his legs. He's got 8 tenths now over Destino as we go into the final lap. So Baldy, unfortunately, well, I say that. Oh, I'm going to hold my horses there because Destino got a much better run out of the final corner. What's happened here? We have Sean now up into 3rd place. Did something happen to Sabi? I think so. And that's from a couple of laps ago. Oh, yes! We caught only the end of it, but I think there was some contact with Furious, and so Savi lost a shed load of positions as a result. He's now down into 7th place. Didi Rager on the inside. Is there another car there? Yeah, there were 3 wide. My goodness. So you have Didi, Kurt, and Savi. This is going to end in tears. Oh. It's going to Saracen. Kurt looks for the cutback. It's not quite going to work. And Didi up into 6th place. You have, why not Sean up in 3rd place? Can he snuff out a win here? Bomba's going to go to the defensive on Destino, going towards Aritzo. Oh, there's a bit of contact from the rear. I think there was the Constitution effect. And Destino, is he going to try around the outside of Poloni? You know what, I think he is. Oh, but Bomba's able to hold position for the time being. There's all sorts of sideways happening in the background. But Bomba just has to hold on through this. What's that? There's a BMW gone off at the back of his shot, but I think Bomba, if he's able to hold up, he's going to take another win in the BTCC Championship. So it's Bomba with the win. Destino comes home in 2nd place. Wiley, out of sort of nowhere, comes home in 3rd. Didi in 4th. Savi in 5th. Wob Bob in 6th. Kurt 7th. Furious 8th. And Sean. He was in such a good position. I think something must have happened to him in the end, but all credit to Bomba for getting the win in the first race of the night. He even got a clean race bonus for that, so you know, it must have been a great drive from him. So yeah, that was race 1. I'm gonna take a very short comfort break, and I'll be right back with you with more racing. back, as you can probably tell by the fact that I dropped something. I hope you've been enjoying the ASMR of Savvy, sort of just laughing on his ones. Well, I can take you through a map on board. I believe we're almost ready to get race 2 underway as WSR Corky joins the room. So there might be a slightly additional delay as he then joins the field. This is a relaxing Sunday night. Savvy going for a Sunday drive. He does a 25.7, so he's slowly starting to improve his lap times a bit. Excuse me. If you heard the yawn there, it is Sunday evening and I have had a very long weekend. Enough with the excuses anyway. Savvy using a good amount of curb there. Let's see if he gets the braking into a bit of lag. Yeah, not too bad. Wiley's about to get the show on the road. So now we have time for race 2, and race 2 is the reverse grid. So that's exciting. So starting on pole, we're gonna have, as we wait for the message, is Sean from Furious, then Kurt, Wob Bob, Savvy, Rager, Wiley, Decina, Bomber, Metcalf, Zanzibar, and Corky. And Corky is in the Audi. So waiting for the 5 lights to go off, and away we go. And Sean already trying to close off Furious, but I'm not sure it's working. He's going to hold the inside going into turn 1. They're going 2 by 2. So far so good. Oh, there's a bit of shenanigans going on in the background. I wonder what happened there. Let's get a quick replay of this. There's a start from Zanzibar's point of view. They just sort of get caught up there. It's just a bit of, oh, Decina. So I think there was a bit of contact between the 2 Volvo drivers. But it looks to be somewhat settled now. And so now you have to, oh, there's a bit of battling here. Zanzibar, who was banned from the first race, but he's coming back. He's now going to look to the inside. And I think he's got 2 positions there. One from Corky, one from Rager. So Zanzibar now up to 9th position. The 2 Volvos battling heavily up ahead. As Decina uses a lot of grass going through Setsu. And now into Olvi. Ooh, Furious runs a bit wide. And Zanzibar then, he tried to cut across track to go into the pits, I believe for his stop-go penalty, and now Kurt's in the lead, and those challenging him have nowhere to go. Oh, he runs a bit wide, oh, and the Bomber pushes him into the gravel. That's not what Bomber wanted to do, and a cut falls all the way down the order, and I think something similar happened to Didi there. Let's take a look. That's the first lap. Oh, I think I think he just missed his braking himself. I think and then he went into the gravel to avoid anyone else. He even managed to avoid the barrier there, so that's very good going from Didi. But up front we have now Sean in the lead, and where did that happen? Oh, Sean, so that must have been because of Bomber and Kurt's incident. So now we have Sean in the lead, followed by Savvy in second position, and then Decina in third, challenged by Bomber. Bomber is gonna maybe look to the inside, not quite. They're going 3 wide in the background. Let's take a look at that. It's Wiley versus Furious, the 2-4 drivers, and Kurt. Oh, as Corky runs a little bit wide, and that's going to put him more out of shape for Olvi, or it was Olbia. Olbia? Yeah, there we go, Olbia. You're probably thinking that I've just made this up, but I haven't. Savvy's literally sent me a track map with his made-up names on them. So, oh, Cut looking to the inside of Wiley. Just about okay, but in the midfield you have. Oh, Savvy's taking the lead. Savvy's taking the lead. Klaxon. Oh, Decina, and Sean goes round! So what on earth happened here? Decina on the inside, Sean on the outside. I think Decina just ran a little bit, but I'm not sure that was Decina's fault. I think that's going to be a tough one to call for the stewards. But what that's done is that's put Sean back down to 11th position, and Decina is still running in second place, but he's now caught up to the back of Savvy. It's on Savvy's gearbox. Savvy moves over to the left-hand side of the track to cut off the inside line. Then you have the Bomber. They were 3 wide for a moment. Bomber got, I think, a better run than the pair of them. He's now going to be on the outside of Decina and Savvy as they go into turn 1. Bomber makes the move stick on Decina, so now he's up into second place, and he looks to challenge Savvy for the lead, but he runs a little bit wide, going out of Nora. He's going to look to the inside of Savvy here, and just settles in behind. Decina makes a late move, but gets it on the apex beautifully. But Bomber's now going to have the inside for Saracen. And Bomber's able to hold on now into Villacidro. He's tucking right into the slipstream of Savvy. Is Savvy going to go defensive? You know what he is. Bomber's going to look to the outside. Ooh, I think there's a little bit of contact, but Savvy's able to drift around the corner just fine. Not surprised that didn't end up worse. Bomber's a bit wide out of Pilone. And Bomber's going to have the inside for Setsu. And Decina's now going to look as well. Oh my goodness, so they're going to go 2 wide into Olbia. They've somehow managed it. Fair play to the lads. And Bomber's gone down up into 3rd place because Decina's now, I think, bump drafting Savvy. Yeah, it's tucking into the slip. But is Bomber going to use this as a chance to break late? You know what he is. He might even look in the inside of Savvy, but no. And they've survived another corner. And through all of this, to the back of them as we experience some laggy things going on there. So Wob Wob, Metcalf, or Wesley, shall we say. Wiley in 6th. There's some position exchanging happening between Corky and Furious down the order. Audi versus Ford. Oh! Can they see each other? Because to me it looks like they're kind of glued together. I wonder if they can see each other. We'll have to find out after the race, but if they can't, then that's going to be an absolute nightmare for the drivers around them. Maybe this is just my internet, unfortunately. The Bomber's gone into the lead. Savvy's down into third. What happened there? Must have missed all the action. I do apologise. But Savvy losing positions, we don't want to see that anyway. So, ooh, was Wesley going to look to the inside of Savvy? You know what? He definitely thought about it, but backed off at the last moment. Better of it. So Bomber, as he did in race 1, is now leading the race. Looking in a good position here. Savvy's been he's been fighting up the front for the last few laps actually. So I think his confidence is building. He's now looking to challenge Cena as they're going through Villacedro. Is Wadbob going to make a move? Very late on the brakes, but unable to make it stick. And he's possibly going to be challenged by Metcalf for 4th position. There's a whole train of cars in the battle for 8th. I think that's Sean versus Furious, Corky, and Cut. As Cut goes off. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Just a nightmare few corners for my friend Cut 226. We tries to go around the outside. Oh, there's definitely a bit of contact with Corky. Sort of comes back on, and then I think did someone go into the back of him there? No, I think he just didn't realise that Corky was trying to concede to him there. Again, Cut not having the best of luck right now. I think with this earlier incident as well. As I'm looking here, Cena takes the lead, or does he? They're going to be side by side into Saracen. And they've made it through, and now Bomber's got the inside for Villacedro. Is he going to have the overspeed? You know what he does, and he's going to go already defensive. Is Cena going to look to the outside? Who's going to brake later into Arizzo? Bit of contact, but they somehow managed to go side by side, and Cena now going to have the inside for Pilone, and now he's up into the lead. Fair play to Cena, great move from him to hold position. How's Savvy going to get involved? How is he going to make his move now? Cena runs a little bit wide out of Olbia, and that's going to give the chance for Bomber to take the position, and Savvy's going to look as well. Oh my goodness, 2 by 2. Is that Wop going to fancy a look? Are they going to be 3 wide into turn 1? And Savvy's up into 2nd position. He's made the move around the outside of Cena. Brilliant stuff. And further back, you have Wesley versus Wop and Wiley, and Zanziba's now joined the party. Oh, he looks to the inside of Wiley. But Wiley's able to maintain the speed. But up ahead, you have Savvy challenging for the lead. We have less than 4 minutes to go in this race. He's going to look to the inside of Arizzo, and I think, you know what, I think he's going to be able to make this move. Oh, gets very squirrely on the exit. That Vauxhall very tail happy. Bomber's going to have the inside into Pilone, and Savvy's going to have to tuck back into 2nd, but he's going to get the, it's going to do the crisscross. And he's got the inside for Pilone. Oh no, Sabe, he didn't get the right line through Olbia, and that allowed Decina to swing past him. And I think Decina's got a great run on Bomber as well. Is he going to challenge into turn 1? Bomber again going defensive. He's able to hold position though. And Zanzibar now up into 5th position. Always Bomber and Decina side by side. Decina's now got the inside, but Bomber's just going to hang it around the outside. Fantastic stuff. And now into Velocitor. Bomber already looking to the right hand side of the track. He doesn't want Decina to even think about going for the inside here. Decina goes to the outside. They're going to be 3 wide. And Decina's made the move around the outside of Bomber. That is spectacular stuff. Fair play, really hung it out there. And now Decina takes the lead with just over 2 minutes to go. That'll be 2 laps in my book. Oh, but he runs wide at Olbia. So he made the same mistake as earlier, and that's going to allow Bomber to go back past. I think Sabi's going to look as well. Yes, Sabi's up into 2nd position. And now can Sabi, with 2 laps to go, mount a challenge? Bomber again defending that inside for his dear life. I think Decina was side by side with Sabi through the first corner. But again, they managed to get through it unscathed, and Bomber pulls out a few tenths, just a little bit of respite. Oh, Sabi breaks very late into Domus Navas. And Decina's on the trying to hang around the outside of Sabi here at Saracen. This is great racing. I think this track really sort of promotes this sort of close but fair racing, because you've got a lot of good camber on the corners to help in these situations. As Decina's looking to look to the inside of Sabi, and Wobbob's going to elbow his way through as well. So Decina up into 2nd position. Sabi now, oh, he's back up into 3rd, but behind him Wobbob just, I don't quite know what happened there, but it looked to me like as we were right on board with Wobbob here. So I think he tried to go for the under, and there was a bit of contact with Zanzibar, but they all seemed to get through it quite unscathed. So now we have Bomber leading on to the final lap. Decina and Sabi, is he going to bump draft Decina? Yeah, patiently. Oh, Bomber runs a bit wide. And now this is where it's going to happen. Time runs out, so this is the final lap of the race. Is Decina going to look to the inside? Bomber goes very strong with the defense, but Decina's going to go through anyway. That's great move. So Decina takes the lead at Domus Navas. How will Bomber respond? How will Savi approach this attack? Can he go for the win? He's going to get the mother of all slingshots. Bomber's going to look to the outside. Is Sabi going to go for the inside? You know, I think he's thinking about it. Oh, Cut's come out of nowhere. Bomber's taking the lead, so Cut now up into 2nd position. And Savi all the way down 5th when we thought he could have challenged for the win there. Oh, I see a couple of Honda drivers going off in the background, but it looks like Bomber is going to take his 2nd win of the night. Flashes the lights, checkered flag. Bomber comes home 1st, followed by Kurt in 2nd. Decina challenging for the win, but unfortunately only having to settle for 3rd position. But congratulations to Bomber for the 2nd win, and again, Baldy is not going to be a happy man. He is not going to be a happy man when he sees that his championship rival Bomber has taken 2 wins so far tonight. I think he's I've not seen the more so far in this championship any driver taking 2 consecutive wins, the first and the second race. So I think Bomber, that's the first for this championship. So congrats to him, and we'll see if he can make it a hat trick as we go into the race 3. We're going to take a short break because I'm not savvy and I can't just keep constantly talk. We're going to take a short break and we'll be with you at the start of the final race. Thank you. Right, and we're back. And I believe we're ready to get race 3 underway. As the drivers all sort of tick in and say that they're ready. That is our bell to sound out the start of the final race. So as always, we'll give you the grid. Someone's already revving their engines. So on pole we have Bomber, followed by Ticino, Kurt, Wiley, Savvy, Rager, Furious, Zanzibar, Wobob, Sean, Metcalf and Corky. And that is your 12 car grid for race 3 of the night. Five lights are on and we're off. Ticino already looking to challenge Bomber around the outside. Is anyone going to make a look to the inside of turn 1? Oh, Ticino and Bomber. And Ticino's able to make the move around the outside. That's brilliant stuff from him. Bomber going to maybe look to the inside going into Domas Navas. Thinks better of it. And Kurt now up into 3rd position. Baldy's prayers may finally be answered here as Ticino now taking the lead. And he's going to hug the inside. Bomber already got the overlap. Breaking into Arizzo. Oh, and Ticino's just gone completely off. What on earth happened there? He just braked far too late. Yeah, he just braked far too late. Bomber kind of sold him the dummy, and he's now back up into the lead. And I did get a bit of help from Sean with that rejoin. I think it was a bit dodgy from Ticino, but will be looked at after the race. So that's Bomber now back up into the lead, but Kurt is right on him. And we have the force of Wiley, who's going to maybe look to the outside of turn 1. Kurt's definitely actually going to look to the outside. And is Bomber going to give him the space? Yes, he is. So they're now side by side going into Nora. Bomber's going to have the inside line though, going into Domas Navas. And all the while, Wiley's just watching this, licking his lips, like he's about to chase down the Roadrunner. In this case, that is Kurt. Kurt is the Roadrunner, Wiley the Fox. Oh, Furious gets it all out of shape. Oh no. Disaster for Furious. Oh, we got a bit of contact. It was a bit of contact. I want to see that one again. Oh, I think it was Zanzibar. Yeah, he's got a bit of contact from Zanzibar. So Zanzibar's now conceded position. Good sportsmanship. We like to see it. But unfortunately, it's dropped Furious all the way down into 11th place. I think there's a battle going on for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Well, they won actually. They're pretty. Thought they were 3 wide for a moment there, but Sean now up into 8th, battling with Didi and Corky. Oh, Sean went a bit wide. And up further up ahead we've got Wiley looking to the outside of Kurt, and Ticino back up into fourth place. just ahead of Savvy. Oh, as he gives Wiley a little bit of a nudge, and that might help Wiley get a run on Kurt, but he's going to have to settle in. Kurt goes defensive, and Decina looks to the inside of Wiley. He's going to have the inside for this next corner, and that's up into third position for Decina. Good move as he jumps around a little bit on my screen. But Decina now up into third place, and can he be Baldy's angel, his shining light, knight in armor, and challenge the Bomber? Oh, Bomber! And Kurt, I think, followed him as well, got all out of shape for through Olbia, and that's going to allow Decina to tuck into the slip and get the run. And I think Wiley is also taking advantage of that. He's going around the outside of Kurt. Decina to the outside of La Bomba, who the Bomber breaks the touch later. And Kurt also fancied a look at the inside of Decina there. They are going too wide. Kurt and Decina, Savvy and Wiley. And Bomber can breathe for a little bit. Now will Kurt look down the inside of Bombo. That's a late move. Was there contact? I think there was, but Kurt is now up into first position. Bomber into second. The man they called the rookie. Was it Stephen O'Neill in chat? He's now up into the lead. Bomber's going to have to work for it if he wants that hat-trick. 9 minutes to go though, so he's not going to be too concerned as of yet. And he's got the run on Kurt. Kurt doesn't defend the inside, so Bomber's going to have a look. He's already up into the lead. He's got the inside for turn 1. Is Decina going to fancy making it 3 wide? Oh. Kurt holds onto it quite well around the outside, but he's still on the outside for Nora, and it's also going to be on the outside for Thomas Navas. And is that Savvy in third? Oh, Decina looks the inside of Kurt. There's contact, but Decina backs out, and now Savvy back up into third position, but Decina on the outside. Oh, Savvy, careful, don't hit that wall. And the two Ford drivers, Wiley and Furious, battling behind. Decina, is he going to look to the inside of Savvy? Does the cutback, but he's going to be on the outside for Pilone. But he's able to hold it. That's a good move. And now Decina up into third position. So now, as we end lap 5, begin lap 6, we have Bomber in the lead, and he goes right to the right-hand side of the track. That's odd. He's not. Does he think he doesn't have to defend the inside this lap? Kurt in second position. Now he goes to the inside. And Decina, is he going to look to the inside of the pair of them? Kurt again on the outside, unable to make the move on Bomber as of yet. So Kurt in second position, Decina in third, Savvy in fourth. And then the two Ford drivers, Furious and Wiley, in 5th and 6th respectively. 5 different manufacturers in the top 5, so really it's anyone's guess who is the favourite to win in this race. And Kurt's going to defend the inside from Decina into Arizo, but Decina's going to go around the outside of Bomber as well, potentially. That is a brilliant move. It's not over just yet. There's some door banging. Bomber's going to come back through as they go into Setsu, but Decina was able to get around the outside. Kurt's going to look to the inside. into Olbia. And Savvy's been able to take advantage. He's now going to bump draft cut along the straight. And Bombers, again, he's got another chance to just have a breather. They're 3 wide going into turn 1. I think it's Sean looking to the inside. Furious is looking to the inside of Savvy. It's all kicking off here, ladies and gentlemen. And Decina back up into 6th position after just a difficult few corners, and he's now going to have to do all that work again to get back up to the front of the pack. But he'll be thankful that he didn't drop to the completely back of the field. He only lost a little bit of ground. As he looks to the inside, that's a late move. Oh, so there's contact, Wiley! What on earth happened there? Wiley backs out. Oh, Sean! Oh no! Oh dear, that's not what you want to see. Oh my goodness. Wiley will be absolutely fuming with that. He was minding his own business and completely taken out by the likes of Zanzibar and Sean behind him. And I don't know how the stewards are going to call that one. That's going to be... That's a tough one again, but Wiley, and the unfortunate victim out of all that. Still 4 minutes to go though, 4.5 minutes, so if he's able to just churn out those laps that are sort of 5 or 6 seconds quicker than the rest of the field, which is possible around here. We know the pace differential is massive with the boost, given the straights and all the fighting that happens at the front of the field. So I think Wiley will have a shot at getting back onto this pack. Meanwhile, Kurt still out on the lead, but Tessina's now up into 2nd position from 6th. Bomber's not going to defend the inside fully, and Tessina's going to have the inside going into Arizzo, and that's Tessina up into 1st position. Zanzibar up into 2nd. And the Bomber, who was leading this race comfortably, is now down in 4th position. He's going to try and hang around the outside of Kurt. Unable to, and Sabi looking to the inside of Bomber into Olbia. Oh, there's a bit of door banging. And Sabi muscles his way past the Bomber. So the Bomber, who was leading a lap ago, now down in 5th. Just has to calm himself though, as they're going too wide. Is Sabi going to look to the inside of Kurt? Oh my goodness! What happened to Tessina there? He just outbraked himself, got on the gravel, and then a little bit of help from Zanzibar later. But I don't think there was much that Zanzibar could do there. He probably didn't expect Tessina to run so wide, but now Kurt is up into the lead. And it's Kurt followed from Sabi. Oh, Zanzibar's off! So I'm just trying to find him. What on earth happened there? Oh, that was Wob Bob out of nowhere. Oh dear. And again, that's going to be one for the stewards. But with 2 laps to go, it is Kurt, followed by Savi. And they have a healthy margin over 3rd place. Tessina. Savi's going to look to the inside of Kurt. He's in the lead at the moment. Can he hang it around the outside? Kurt's going to give him the space, but... Oh, Savi's unable to maintain the speed, but... Oh, is he? He's got the run, but Kurt's got the inside for the next 2 corners. And now Decina's going to look to the inside of Sabi as also Kurt able to stretch his legs while the rest of the field battle. So Decina's looking to the outside at Saracen. But Sabi's able to hold on to second position. Now onto Arizzo. Oh, Decina looks to the inside. That's a late move. He's been so good on the brakes today. He's been making that work from absolutely miles back. I've been very impressed by that. So far, been keeping it quite clean despite these dive bombs. But still in third position with 1 lap to go. And there's Sabi's run wide. And if it wasn't for the slipstream of Kurt, he'd have been gobbled up by Decina by now. Sabi decides to bump draft Kurt. That is an odd move at this stage of the race. Oh, and he bumps Kurt again, and Kurt's gone off! Oh no, Sabi! How could you? And now Decina leads the race, followed by Wesley in second, Corky in third, and Bomber in fourth. Well, fifth is that fifth. Sabi up in third position. But that's going to be a bit of a contentious one, given what he just did to Kurt. I mean, that was a bit of a murder right there, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we'll see what the stewards make of that. As he makes a move to the inside of Wesley, going into Arizzo. And he's elbowed his way into second. And our Bomber's taking advantage, but he's going to be on the outside for Pilone. Is he able to do the cutback? No, Sabi's able to hold position, but Decina's been able to have largely a quite quiet run through the final 3 corners, and he's going to... No! Decina, no! Oh, what's happened here? So sorry, I don't know what happened just then. I have no idea what to call the end of that race. But La Bomba somehow, through all of that, takes his 3rd win of the night. Yeah, sorry, I just had a complete meltdown there. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. What an ending. I thought Decina was gonna take the win for sure, and then that must have been a case of commentator's curse, and I do apologise to Cena. It was looking like he was going to take the win, but did he get an auto spin curb on Olbia? I almost want to take a look through the replay now, but unfortunately I think that's going to be the end of the broadcast, and we're going to take a look at the final race results there. So the Bomber takes the win. 800ths of a second off DD Rager in second place. Where did he come from? Corky in third, Wiley in fourth, Kurt in fifth, Furious in sixth, Wob Bob in seventh, Savvy all the way down in eighth, Zanzibar in ninth, Sean 10th, Decina, who was leading up until the final corner, finishes in 11th, and Wesley, I think he was up in the top 5 as well. He somehow got involved in that and unfortunately only finished in 12th position. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been the BTCC round 5. Sorry, let me restart that. It's been the ARC BTCC Championship round 5 at Sardegna B. I've been La Rascal, and I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. And the next round, believe it's the final round at Brands Hatch, will be hosted next week. Until then, have a lovely time and see you later. Bye bye.